First poem is called A September Morning. Two tall candles, flames flickering their inferno. Within the recesses of memory, while outside tears of rain echo many bodies falling. The melting wax, the rubble of our innocence. While we were forever changed. Reaching out with desperation. Finding nothing for which to grasp, to join the perpetual vicious cycle of self-inflicted suffering. And hate. Blind to our own guilt. Our sins uncleansed by the falling rain. Or the fallacy of closure. As heaven weeps, helpless. And since we're in September, I'm going to do a sort of improvised version of a poem that I didn't think I hadn't planned on actually reading it again for a while, if ever. Although, yeah, I wrote it last summer. It's called The Last Rose of Summer, but this is kind of a variation on it. The last rose of summer, revealing its divine proportion. Another season slipping away into the eternal hourglass. A gentle breeze whispers into my ear, it's time. But I don't release its hand, yet realize the futility of my action. For the hourglass will have its way, as there is no stopping the sand. Each grain a moment on the timeline, the roses' patterns a key to the door, and I remember when the cloud on my eyes removed. I could see the true colors of Monet and Van Gogh, and my mother's blue eyes in their luster. My vision restored, if only for that one precious moment before she left me underneath Monday's chill blue sky. I, now alone, two doves now sit on the sill of my window, watching me. I dare not move. Then each take flight after a few minutes. And on Sunday morning, a single dove sits, watching me. Our eyes meeting, telling me with that one glance that there is still work to be done. I open my eyes to today, in the dimming light of dusk, alone again, resigned to time, no point in longing or wishing for, endemic having now set in. The needle, a temporary fix, awash in uncertainty. Weakness, failure, the blind eye listens, the deaf ear sees. I see myself in sharp focus. The uprooted tree after the storm. The scattered branches, the nakedness bared, the point of no return, the futility of longing, senseless thoughts plaguing valuable time, staring off into space against a backdrop of dusk's nocturnal sounds. Turning my head to the stagnant creek along the path on which I walk, and for the briefest of moments, I am dancing with you underneath the Milky Way, aglow of energy passing between palms gently pressed under a canopy of stars in the open field. Stardust bursting forth into an aurora borealis of sinuous movement. And you were the last rose of summer, my heart pierced, but I never told you, for I couldn't find the words to fully express my sentiment, rather letting silence guide me. And that moment became a single grain of sand falling through the hourglass to become one with all the others. Destiny shining her lantern, illuminating my despair as I brood in a purgatory of shadows. The door opening, revealing a new day, now steering me on a new course to where? Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Henry. Holy wow. I'm reminded of Laurie Anderson. I love your poetry and lines like our sins uncleansed by the falling rain while heaven weeps helpless. Really powerful. And then this one really hit home for me about the futility of longing and how it takes up so much energy, this constant thought. How many unrequited loves have I had in the last 5 years? Uh, so, anyhow, the blind eye listens, the deaf ear sees, uh, the melting wax, the rubble of our innocence, while we were forever changed.
Mm.
Just letting that echo a bit. Thanks a million, Henry. And your self accompaniment was amazing. Uh,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. What is it? Elliot says, fiddles whisper music. It was quite something, quite groundbreakingly avant-garde and unusual what you were doing with the
Mm.
instrument and taking it in a whole different direction than anybody else. I loved it. Oh wow. Okay. Well, thank you kindly, Henry. What a treat. And
Wonderful.
so we go on toward the end of the show. I'm so glad to have Nick Paleologos here with us. Uh, very, very happy to see him. And Nick, go right ahead. Thanks for your patience. Next time you'll be way up in the list. And my apologies. So many people had priority already from the same issue.
It's all good. Usually, I don't usually make it over here because usually I'm busy during that time. But it's whatever. I would like to record it though, but I believe you're still on Henry's recording. So